Hey, what's up guys, Andy here from Krusty Plug, and thank you very much for joining me for today's video. It's day number 6 in my gaming bunker, and I decided to turn to drink today, so here we go. That's me on the booze now, guys. Having some Inverlumond Brewery EPA Vibrant Hoppy Edinburgh Pale Ale from the heart of Scotland. Oh hi! Yeah, so cheers guys to good health. Oh yeah, this is good, man. Alright, so a little bit something different today. Instead of doing another video game update, which I still have to kind of do maybe a couple before I can kind of tidy everything away and move on with my life, I decided to do something called Lost and Found or Treasure Throw or something like that. And basically, well, the reason Lost and Found really, that's kind of grabs me. I'm probably going to call it Lost and Found. My garage, I got like a double garage which is full of crap at the moment, and I need to tidy it up and, you know, throw some stuff out basically. But over the last kind of year or two, I actually have been piling up stuff and, you know, kind of putting it in my garage as well, and there's quite a lot of gaming related stuff in the garage, all scattered around. So I decided, since I'm now kind of got a proper, so to speak, gaming room and some shelves up, and I can start, you know, getting organized a little bit and, you know, sort everything out. I decided that, you know, I needed to jump into my garage, dive into my garage, pull some stuff out from my garage, and also kind of get organized there as well, and basically rediscover what I kind of have already, but ultimately it's not out and about, or not out on the show in my gaming room. So that's why I'm just kind of saying, you know, lost and found. So I kind of, you know, it's there, but it's kind of lost, so I need to kind of find it again. So today is the first episode of Lost and Found, and I just gonna go through some stuff that I have pulled out. There's a little pile. This is pretty much raw, guys. I haven't really looked through this stuff and, you know, worked out what's there, what's not. So this is pretty much raw. So whatever I found in the garage, I kind of piled up stuff, brought it out, put here in my gaming room, and right now it's the first time I'm kind of going through over this stuff together with you guys, and you can kind of get involved basically and see what's what. So let's just dive in and have a look what's on the menu today. But before that, I need to have another sip of this fine beverage. Oh man, good. Really good. Okay, let's go for it then. Let's start with this one here. So I'm just going to grab a little pile here, bring it down. Okay, I knew about this actually, that I had it somewhere, and obviously I found it, and it's not in the best condition, unfortunately. It's been kind of scuffed, and yeah, it's kind of okay, but could be much better. But anyway, it's Metroid Fusion. So this is the box, which also I think has manual inside. Let me see if I can get in. Yep, looks like, oh no, maybe not. No, that's just a little thingy. Let me actually pull it out. Yep, no, there's unfortunately no manual. I'm not sure whether I actually ever had manual, but no. All I had like a Nintendo insert there. So I do have a game. Really enjoy this game. Really enjoyed playing on my Game Boy Advanced, and yeah, it's fantastic game. I haven't really explored properly the series, but that's something, pardon me, oh, the beer's coming back on me. That's something I need to do yet, you know, explore properly Metroid series. But anyway, so a box, so this is going to be kind of tidied up a little bit, cleaned up, and I'm going to put it on my shelf, and then the cartridge is somewhere upstairs, I think, in my bedroom, so I need to bring it down and put it back in the box. So anyway, that's the first one. I bought this actually out of local, I think it was called, not the game, but what was the other one? What was the other store that game? I think they bought it over. Oh man, I blanked out. Was it Game Station or something? Was it? If you guys remember, there was another store basically at the time the game was on the move, on the go. There was another store, but I'm trying to remember. It totally my mind went blank. But anyway, I think I bought it locally like many moons ago. Now another Game Boy Advance title, but it's just manual and the box, which is kind of warped and no games. And it's a double pack of Shark Tale and Shrek 2. So as you can see, it's kind of warped. There is manual inside. So there is manual, but no game. I kind of knew that anyway, sorry. The reason I'm so confident because I knew. I can't remember where I picked it up, but the second I seen it, I remember that, you know, I picked it up as just a kind of an empty box. Now, a few manuals here. Got for PlayStation 2 Snowboard Racer 2, a PlayStation manual. Loose manual. Then I got another PlayStation 2 title, Super Bust-A-Move. Pro Evolution Soccer 4. And Brothers in Arms Earned in Blood. Okay, so some spare manuals, a loose copy of Grand Theft Auto 3 Platinum for PlayStation 2. Then was that PlayStation, original PlayStation, yeah. Okay, this was in good nick. Final Doom, so that's just a disc only, but game nonetheless. Okay, remember this one now. Yeah, so it should have been on a shelf behind me, but I don't know how it's ended in a garage. But anyway, a full copy of FIFA 13 for Nintendo 3DS. This got a little game card inside. It's not like a manual, it's just a little card, and then also obviously the cartridge. So this is complete, so this is going to be just cleaned up a little bit or wiped down. I'm going to go on the shelf behind me. Okay, this came out of charity shop for £1.99 and it's for PlayStation 1. The case is in rather good condition, I would say very good condition actually. And it is Electronic Arts Classics copy of The Lost World Jurassic Park. There we go. In rather nice and clean condition. And it is complete. Ta-da! So the manual is really nice and crisp. Fantastic. And the game disc is pretty much mint. So that's a nice score there. So that needs to be wiped down and put in my collection as well. Okay, let's grab this other little pile. Okay, I'm creating that beverage again. Very hoppy, yeah, nice, really nice taste. I don't think I have ever tried this beer before, but I really like it. So if you guys into beers, try it out. Was the 3.8% alcohol, so it's not particularly strong one, but quite a nice taste, quite a refreshing one. Okay, I don't have this one in my collection, so let's see what's inside and if it's complete. So a rather beaten up case, but still holding together, and it's a Dino Crisis, a Capcom release. Supports dual shock, vibration function compatible. Alright, so case as you can see is a bit beaten up there on front and the back as well, cracked, but it's got the definitely artwork and it's got the manual as well. So it's a complete edition. So manual's actually in reasonable condition. And let's have a look at the disc. Oh man, disc is very good. Nice one. So unfortunately the case is busted, but I could always see if I can get a replacement case, swap it out. So I have a copy of Dino Crisis. So speaking of this one, played it back in the day more than once, really enjoyed it. Maybe it didn't rate it as high as Resident Evil series at the time, but nonetheless this was right up my street at the time and I really enjoyed it. So if you have any well, if you want to go down the memory lane and, you know, if you play this and if you enjoyed it and if it brings back any memories, drop me a comment down below, guys, and let me know how did you get on with Dino Crisis back in the day. Alright, yes, knew about this. This is, I believe, fully complete. Before I show you, let me quickly dive in here. Where's the cartridge? Yeah, cartridge is there, and yes, I can see the manual. Alright, so it's a complete copy of Metal Gear Solid for Game Boy Color. I am kind of a bit Metal Gear fan, and I remember a few years back now, well, probably quite a few years back now, I bought this off eBay. I cannot quite remember what I paid for this, but it probably has gone up in price quite a bit since then. And not the best condition. The top is a little bit kind of squished, and there's like a pen mark on it, but that's the way it came. I remember from the time, you know, that's the way I bought it. But anyway, it's got all the kind of like inserts. It's got the Konami insert, got the Nintendo insert, and it's got the, in really nice condition, got the manual, and most importantly, it's got the main game, and it's in a little kind of cellophane pocket. So I think the cartridge from memory was actually in mint condition. So here we go, guys. I'll put that aside and I'll sort that out later on. Alright, what's that? Time Cop demo CD, not for resale. Oh, it's a Sega Mega CD, a demo disc. Time Cop, here we go. Let me have a quick look at the disc. It doesn't look too clever, but with a bit of a running a couple of minutes in a cleaning machine, maybe we'll be fine. Okay, another PlayStation game, which I don't think I do have. Yeah, no, I don't have it on in my collection, so this needs to be gone. Well, assuming that it's, you know, complete. Let's have a look. Case wise, pretty good. A little crack in the front, nothing too major, but it's a Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone for PlayStation 1. Okay, the case looks pretty clean. There's a little kind of crack there on the front, but nothing too major. Let's have a look. Yep, it's got the manual and it's got the disc, so I got the manual on disc. And the manual is kind of in reasonable condition. So is disc, so yeah. That's another one for my shelf there behind me. We had instruction booklet, and this is the artwork, so it must have been pulled out of a case, and I must have, you know, used case for something else, but it's Pro Evolution Soccer 4, so that's the artwork. Okay, got Sega Flash Volume 6 for Sega Saturn, so it's a demo disc of some sort. Got several games on it. Games such as Sega Worldwide Soccer 98, Steep Slope Sliders, Sega Touring Car Championship, Enemy Zero, Panzer Dragon Saga, The Lost World Jurassic Park, NBA Action 98, and Sonic R. So I'll definitely will be checking that out at some point. Got another manual for 360, for the Xbox 360, and it's Deus Ex Human Revolution. I've got a sticker on it, but got a spare manual nonetheless. And this should be, I only have the manual here, but this should be a complete game, like a big box game. I know that I have it somewhere in garage, so it's obviously got separated somehow, but it's Cossacks European Wars. So this is a massive, thick instruction book. It's like about 180 pages or so. Okay, what's next? Well, let's grab the whole thing here then. Alright, PlayStation 1. Got a demo disc, Sony Double Impact. It's like a double, it's a games and a music CD, double job. In really poor condition, the spine is actually kind of like splitting open, and that's the inside. So on one side it shows here the music included and then the game demos. So there's like Smash Core Tennis, Tekken 3, Bugs Life, Ridge Racer Type 4, Tomb Raider 3, is it like Jammer Lummy, Cool World Destreg or something, I'm not sure how that's pronounced. Yeah, so a few games. So let's have a look what's inside. So I've got 2 discs here. What's that? Registered user demo 06 and Sony Double Impact games. Alright, so that's a games disc, but this I think it's like something completely different. So I'll put that separate there. And there's a couple of discs on the other side. Ah, here we go. So that's Sony Double Impact Music, so which is of course belongs to this. So we got the games and music discs. I never checked the discs. I think the discs are okay-ish. Okay, and then that is from official PlayStation magazine, and I'm guessing it's a volume 60 because it says 60 on it. So that's another demo disc, obviously black discs. So I'll put them aside. Okay, we got another official PlayStation magazine demo disc, and it is Disc 09 Volume 2. There we go, the disc is inside. I think the case is a bit busted. Ah, no guys, there's 2 discs inside, so I think it's something completely different. So I got 2 black discs inside, but one is 45. So I'm not sure whether that adds up, but anyway. And then demo disc not for resale, so I'm not sure what's that. Must be some game or something. So yeah, probably not the original demo disc for this case, but nonetheless a couple more demo discs. I actually kind of enjoy collecting these demo discs as well, because they do add a little bit to nostalgia, and it helps to kind of learn about the gaming history from that kind of particular year or decade or period or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I do tend to, if I come across any demo discs in like charity shops or anywhere else, I do try to pick them up if they're not like stupidly priced. Okay, another sip of this fine beverage. So good guys, so good. Alright, I definitely don't have this, so I hope this is complete, and it is PlayStation 1 Ridge Racer Type 4. Here we go. Not, the case is not in the best condition, got a couple chips here and there, but seem to be holding together fine. Let's try the hinge. Yeah, the hinge works, locks in, and it's got the manual. Manual is in really good condition, and it's got 2 discs inside, so it's complete. So you've got Ridge Racer Type 4 there, so that's obviously the game, and it's got Ridge Racer High Spec Demo, so a demo disc as well. So nice one. We'll polish this up a little bit, and it's going into my collection immediately. Another demo disc. This says again official PlayStation magazine, disc 39. There we go. We got Lara Croft on the artwork. Tomb Raider 3. Play an entire level of Lara's Ultimate Outing. Oh, nice. And disc-wise, there's 2 discs inside, I think, as well. Yep. We've got 2 black discs again, and one says Demo 1. Whatever the Demo 1 means again, I cannot quite remember. And this says Registered User Demo, so I'm guessing maybe this was for the magazine. Not sure, there's not really any reference on it, so anyway, I'll figure it out later on. But yeah, another 2 demo discs inside this little case. Funnily enough, Demo 1. Demo 1 start. This is like a little cardboard demo box, and it does actually have a disc inside, an orange disc which says Demo 1. So here we go, it opens up. Not in the best condition. There's a little kind of hidey hole pocket, but there's nothing inside, so I don't know whether there was some other additional leaflets or something stuck in there. But Demo 1 playable demos, previews, technical demos, VCD, and the demo wise I think it has Ridge Racer, ESPN Extreme Games, Air Combat, Jumping Flash, Loaded, Battle Arena Toshiden, if that's the way you pronounce, Wipeout, and Destruction Derby. Oh yeah, I remember playing Destruction Derby, wrecking the cars. So I remember that one quite well. If you recognize any of these games, guys, maybe drop me a comment down below again, and you know, let's go down the memory lane. Okay. Then got a beaten up copy of Halo 2 for Xbox original. The case is quite poor. Let's have a look. No manual. The disc. Now I remember this actually. Yeah, the disc is ghost. It's cracked here. There's a crack, and I don't know if you can see it from the back. It's all kind of distorted at the back, so it's all. So that's for the bin. No manual, but what it has, and I need to check if my good copy actually got this. It's got a little Xbox leaflet, and if we unfold it, so that's one side folds out like that. On the other side has reference to some Xbox games. And we got FIFA 2005, Forza Motorsport, Fable, Halo. That's it. Yep. Yeah, a few games mentioned, and there's some other games mentioned at the bottom, but yeah, they get a big kind of pictures. So yeah, so at least I can salvage this one if my good copy doesn't have it, and the case, I think it's pretty busted as well. There's quite a big scuffs and holes in the case. Yeah, okay. Right, what was the story with this one? I don't have this in my collection, so why I do have it here. So it's Super Monkey Ball. Case is feels very tired, but probably still salvageable. Here we go, and it's got, of course, the artwork. Let's have a look inside. No manual, but the disc is there. Let's have a look. Oh yes, I remember now. This disc is busted as well, so I don't know where you see from here. There's a crack, but basically, if you look here, from inside, there's a big crack. So the disc is actually kind of totally broken. Looks like. Yeah, it looks like it's like a spider web, so it's been sat on something and then pushed out and cracked. That's a bummer, but at least worst case scenario, I could salvage maybe this case. It's not the best shape, but also the artwork as well, which doesn't look too clever either. Oh, I picked this up, not picked it actually, picked this up recently, but I just added to my collection recently. I've done an Xbox 360 game pickups, and the game was there, so I got an artwork for 50 Cent Blood on the Sand. So I actually got a game in my collection, so that's an artwork, a spare artwork. Then I got a loose disc of, quite scratchy, but might still work. If not, might need to be resurfaced. I got a loose copy of Grand Theft Auto San Andreas for PlayStation 2. Okay, and Blitzkrieg manual for PlayStation. No PlayStation, I'm talking about PC game. In good condition. Got artwork and manual for Xbox title SpongeBob SquarePants the movie. There we go, that's manual. And I also got artwork. So that means I need a donor case and try to find an actual disc for it. So I don't think I got this in my collection. That's the reason there to complete it. I got a few more demo discs here. I got bonus game CD. What's that? Computer Shopper. So I think it's like a PC demo disc. There we go, a few games in there. Then an empty case. Sega Flash Volume 2, another Sega Saturn demo disc. There we go. Okay, I'm not gonna read out the games, and I don't think I got this one here as well, but the case is busted, and it's PlayStation 1 Tony Hawk's Skateboarding. So cracked, the front case is cracked, or the cover is cracked, the back is kind of okay-ish, but it holds and it locks in place. So okay, so no artwork is there, but no manual, but the disc is there as well. This got some writing on it, but let's have a look. A little bit scratchy, but just very faint surface scratches, so probably would work fine. If not, can be resurfaced quite easily. So yeah, that's another one for my collection. And then last couple games, guys, I got a big box edition of Baldur's Gate 2 Shadows of Amn, I think it's pronounced. There we go. A little bit warped, but nothing too major. So I'm not going to open it up. I believe it's all in there inside, but yeah, that's a PC game, so I need to put that with my other PC games. And another big box, what's that? Expandable. I think it's called Expandable. So yeah, a big PC box of a game called Expandable. Not sure what it is, but a big box edition nonetheless. So we'll need to check it out properly, and again put it in my with my other PC games. But there you have it, guys. That's it. So that's the first episode of Lost and Found, if you will. And hope you enjoyed it. Hope it was a little bit different in a way, and just kind of a bit more raw in a way, that, you know, I'm not talking about the kind of games I know I have picked up, or, you know, adding to my collection. And as always, guys, if you have anything to add, if you want to just talk about some of these games I showed you today, if you want to just go down the kind of have a trip down the memory lane, please drop me a comment down below. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe as well. And I shall see you in the next video very soon, and I will do probably will make a few more of these Lost and Found videos, so please stay tuned for them as well. Okay, that's it for today. Take it easy. Cheers.